Welcome back to another episode of Carson's Aquatics. Today, as I kind of hinted at a couple videos ago, we are going to be getting another baby African clawed frog. 2 videos ago, I set up this 10-gallon planted frog tank for this little guy, Frankie, chilling in his cave. That's where he's been hanging out most of the time. And just look at this tank. It is absolutely beautiful, crystal clear. For anyone that may not know, that is an African clawed frog. And Frankie is actually the child of 2 of my bigger African clawed frogs. That is Freddie right there. That's the male. And then that is Betty. And I'm pretty sure that's the female he mated with. There is another female in here named Bertha. I believe she's also in the house. Yeah, I believe those 2 are the parents. And yeah, that is what Frankie is going to grow into. But he's still got a long way to go until he's at that point. He's got this whole 10-gallon tank to himself for now. But that is going to be changing today because a couple weeks ago I went to the store and I saw that they had 4 albino African clawed frogs about the same size as Frankie. And I was like, I'm coming back for these. I've always wanted to have an albino African clawed frog. I've got 4 regular ones now. No albinos. They're super cool. So I'm really hoping that store still has them. It was like 2 weeks ago, so they very well could be gone. But if you guys are seeing this video, that means we got a frog. Like, if there's none there, I'm not going to make a video out of it. So if you're seeing this, we're good. But other than just the albino African clawed frog, we are going to keep an eye out for some more live plants. I mentioned a couple videos ago that I want more live plants in here. I want like a taller one right there. Then I might replace that one with a taller one and move that one like in front of the cave. Not totally sure what I want to do with it yet, but I'm thinking that the plant I want is going to be a Java fern. I am definitely a beginner when it comes to live plants. I don't have much experience with them, and I found that like 2 of the best beginner live plants are Anubias, which is what I already have in there, and Java ferns. So that's what we're going to be looking for. Hopefully whatever store we go to has them, and I guess there's only one way to find out. So now we're going to head over to the pet store and get some live plants and hopefully our albino African clawed frog. Alright guys, we made it back from the store and we got our albino African clawed frog. There he is. This was the last one. When I went a couple weeks ago, there were like 4 or 5. This was the very last one. So I'm very happy about that. And not only were we able to get the frog, we also got the exact plant that I wanted. I got 2 Java ferns right here, and these should be like the perfect size. They're not too tall, they're not too short. They should look really good in the tank. So the first thing we're gonna do is get our African clawed frog in there to start acclimating. But while he's acclimating, I am going to put the new Java ferns in there. Oh, it looks like Frankie's coming out of his cave. Oh yeah, and I should mention, the new frog is going to be just a bit bigger than Frankie, but it's not too big of a difference to where they're going to hurt each other. Like, Frankie's not going to fit in the new frog's mouth, so they'll be completely fine in here together. And one thing I've learned with my other 3 African clawed frogs is that they are not like ever aggressive toward each other. They're honestly a pretty chill animal. They all get along really well. So we're going to get this guy in there to start acclimating. There he is, and he is going to look so cool on that black sand. I just cannot wait to see him in this tank. But before we can release him into the tank, we've got to get these plants in, which I just went ahead and unwrapped. Again, these are called Java ferns, and we're going to put the first one right in front of the filter intake just to kind of hide it and just add a little more green in this tank. That's the main point I'm doing this for. Yeah, something like that. That'll look good. And I'm going to have to move this one a little bit, kind of have it coming out of the side of this rock. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to move this one forward just a little bit, like right about here. Then I'm just going to take this Anubias out for now. Well, obviously put it back in, but that's right where the Java fern's going. So we'll have that right back here. So you know what? We're going to have this Anubias in front of this rock. Then we'll have the Java fern a bit more to the left. Yeah, that'll look good. Yeah, there it is. And there's the new layout of the plants. That looks so much better now. So much more green. And I'll tell you what, I'm starting to like this live plants thing. Maybe I should have listened to you guys earlier. We got all these fake plants in the 55. I'll tell you what, I will replace all the fake plants in the 55 with real plants if you guys can get this video to 2,500 likes. We'll do that. 2,500 likes on this video, and I will replace all the fake plants with live plants in the 55. And what the heck, if it gets 3,000 likes, then I'll put live plants in the 40-gallon. So this one's up to you guys. If you really want me to get more live plants, just like the video. But anyway, our 10-gallon baby frog tank is ready to go, ready for our new albino African clawed frog. But we are going to give him about 10 more minutes to get acclimated to this tank, and then we can throw him in there.
A few moments later.
Alrighty guys, this frog has been acclimating for about 20 minutes total now, so he is definitely ready to go. So I'm going to dump him into this net. There we go, and into the tank he goes. Oh my, look at them. Oh, they're already chilling. Look at that. Yeah, and you can see the size difference I was talking about. It's not bad enough to like where they're gonna eat each other, they'll be just fine together. But look at how cool that frog is. Look how much his colors pop with that black sand. That is awesome. Then our 2 new Java ferns. This tank is just looking so good. But hey, we can always add more stuff to it. If you guys want to see more live plants in this tank, let me know. We could even put fish in here. They're still too small to where they couldn't really eat any decent sized fish. Let me know if you guys want to see fish in here and let me know what kind. They would be just fine in here until these guys start getting huge. But my plan for these 2 guys, whenever they get big, is to put them in this 40 gallon with my other 3 African clawed frogs. You can see those 2 are chilling together right there. This is Bertha right here. And then we got Betty and Freddie over there. So whenever those 2 get big enough, I'll put them in here and I'm gonna take the angelfish out and all these tetras will come out as well. So it'll literally only be the 5 frogs in here. So that's the plan for them. It's still gonna be a very long time before they get to that size. It'll probably be close to a year. And I guarantee in a year, this room is gonna look nothing like it does now. I've got so many plans for this room and my tanks and all my animals. And most of those plans are gonna start unfolding in the springtime. Whenever I can start moving stuff outside, making room for other stuff. Whenever I get to just redo the pond outside, I am so excited to redo the pond. We're making it bigger, we're making it better, we're giving it like actual filtration. You definitely want to stay tuned until the springtime. It is going to be crazy. Junior and Midas are going to be reunited with my 2 baby turtles upstairs. Those 4 are going to be in the tank together. I'm going to build a new enclosure for the box turtles and put them back outside. And you know what? I just got to stop talking. I'm going to share too much. I got to leave some surprises for you guys. So trust me, just stay tuned for all that. There's so much stuff to come on this channel. But anyway, back to the baby frog tank. We're going to give this new albino African clawed frog some time to get used to this new tank. I don't think his colors are really going to change very much because I mean he's bright white, but we will check back up on him in the morning and we will probably feed both of these guys. I think this new guy's definitely big enough to put down a little piece of nightcrawler. I gave Frankie a little piece of nightcrawler one time. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the morning. Alrighty guys, so it's now been about 4 days actually, and both the frogs are doing great. Here's a look at them. We got Frankie right at the entrance of the cave, and then the new albino frog back there deeper in the cave. And you'll notice that they actually dug out that back end, and now it opens on both sides. Before, that back end was like closed and this rock was kind of buried. But these frogs are professional landscapers. They're gonna make the sand look however they want it to, and that is completely fine. One thing I've noticed about these frogs is that the albino is usually the one in the cave, and then Frankie's always out and about. And that makes me think that the albino is the more dominant one, which would make sense because he is a bit bigger. But that also makes me want to set up another cave on this side so that Frankie has somewhere to hide out. So I probably will end up doing that, and then I might also get some more live plants. But both of these frogs are doing great. They're getting along just fine. I haven't seen them bite at each other or anything, so that's great. And one last thing we're going to do before this video ends is feed both of these guys, and we are going to be giving them each a little piece of nightcrawler. So let's go ahead and drop it in. Oh, right down on Frankie. Oh, he struck at it. Oh, he struck at it again. Come on, bud. There it is. He got it that time. Look at that. Took it right down. That is awesome. And the albino's back there. He's like, hey, where's mine? So I'm going to drop his in as well. It kind of went way off to the side over here, but we'll see if he comes out. I'm actually going to go in and grab that little piece of worm and put it right in front of the cave for him. There it is. He got it. He like just finessed that. He came right out, swoop, and went back in. Yeah, there it is. Both Frankie and the new albino both got a little piece of nightcrawler. The past few nights I have been feeding them these aquatic frog pellets. They eat these right up. But every once in a while I'm going to offer them a little piece of nightcrawler or some bloodworms or some brine shrimp. But yeah. There's one last look at our new albino African clawed frog. I'm definitely very happy that we were able to get this frog. He's gonna make an awesome addition to the fish room, and he's gonna need a name, so drop some name suggestions down in the comments. My other African clawed frogs names are Freddie, Betty, Bertha, and Frankie, so maybe try and make it like stick with that theme. But if I choose your name, you'll get a shout out in the next video I film with these frogs. That is gonna wrap up this video, and today's comment of the day goes out to Jerboa. Great video, Carson, you never disappoint. Thank you very much, Jerboa, and also thank you for being a 1-month member. If you guys don't already know, you can become a member of my channel by hitting the link in my description, or if you're on a computer, you can just hit the join button. If you're a member, you get members only videos, members only live streams, giveaways. You get a discount code on all my merch, and it's just much easier to contact me if you're a member. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that if any of you are interested. But anyway, if you want your comment to be the comment of the day in the next video, all you gotta do is drop a comment down below, and that could happen. And if you liked this video, be sure to hit that like button, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and I am gonna see you in the next video. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, who's trying to die?